What's good, Internet? My name is Attack Slug, and welcome back to Keys from My Inbox, the show where I look at random games that show up in my email inbox, and boy, there are a bunch. This is Defunct on the Xbox One, also available on the PC and PS4. Most notably, this version and the PS4 version are $15, whereas the Steam version is $9.99. As far as I can tell, this is not Xbox One X enhanced. I am playing on an Xbox One X Scorpio edition, and as always, full disclosure, this copy of the game provided by the publisher. Now, being that this is $15, let me show you what this is, and from having read a lot of these Steam reviews, they're saying it's kind of short, like an hour short. Now, granted, that's an hour to kind of just blast through it and not get all of the collectibles, which obviously add to your time, but that's going to depend on whether or not you're the kind of gamer who wants to get all of the collectibles. So you are this little robot dude, right? You can jump, you can kind of do a little bit of a double jump, glide type deal. You can kind of stop with the analog stick, and you can power yourself under your own power with the B button, but most importantly, it is the right trigger that will use your gravity and get you that extra momentum. Now, there are things in the environment here to pick up, which are these little circle things here, which give you a bit of a boost power. And the game is generally about getting all of that speed, getting up that speed and exploring the environment and collecting things, etc., etc. So I have a little bit of boost juice, and you might kind of do some of this and collect that and do some. Yeah, it gets kind of fast. It's kind of a bit Sonic, and it does it better than a lot of the 3D Sonic games do, but, is a big but, if it is indeed that short, then that's kind of a bit of a bummer. Now, obviously, if you want to sit here and collect all of the collectibles, cool. The game generally doesn't really tell you where you should be going, more or less. It's kind of just, hey, go places and explore the environment. So you're not really on a set path like a Sonic game would be. But right now, there are things I can get here, these pink things, which will help me destroy these control towers. There is kind of a story. I haven't really found it to be that interesting or engaging, but it is there. You are this little robot dude, and there's kind of stuff going on, and you're kind of broken down, and you kind of fell out of a spaceship and whatnot. It's not super important. The important part is the gameplay and the flow of the gameplay. You can kind of do some tricks in midair and that kind of thing. But yeah, it's a cool, like, the thing with the gravity is cool. Like, it's a cool environment based game to explore, but the longevity is kind of my concern in terms of that stuff. So I've been playing about it maybe a half an hour, maybe a little bit less, and I like it. But if it's as short as all of the reviews are suggesting, that's perhaps a bit troubling for $15. And I know that's been a conversation among gamers for as long as games have existed. What is the price to longevity value of a video game? What should it be? What shouldn't it be? And if you're having fun, and what you have was the most fun in the game for the time period that you played it, that's kind of not that big of a deal. But if you played it, you know, for an hour and you get to the ending and then you're like, okay, that's it, that is kind of an issue when a game is $15. Now, for $10 on Steam, perhaps not as much of an issue, but at 15, considering the value of other games that are $15 on other platforms, on other, you know, just other games, I can't get there doing that. Nope. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. I'm going to go back this way. The amount of games that I've bought that are $15 that have, you know, just hours and hours and hours of great, fun, quality content, it does become a bit of a difficult price proposition, a difficult value. Like, all right, you're going to buy this instead of something else? Like, that's kind of, I guess, where people will find themselves when thinking about this particular deal. But from what I have played so far, like, I think it is pretty good. Oh, no, stop. Yeah, got it. And then kind of you can hit those lines, and you can kind of do a rail grind on these lines to get to where you need to get to. So we're going to hopefully do some of that here. Yep. And that's automatic. That's not me holding a button. That just happens. So, again, like, the speed stuff is cool, and the gravity stuff is cool. I just wish, if it's as short as they say it is, there was more of it. So that's kind of my biggest issue. So that's 2 out of 4. 2 out of 4. So I guess we gotta go this way and see what do we got on this side. What's going on this side? So yes, your own power, your own engines, not the best. Once you get going, once you get that gravity going, and get into the flow of how the game should work, it is definitely really cool. So here we are on this thing, and there are 2 spots to hit on this thing. Woo! Okay, now we're gonna kind of stop, turn around, avoid that. Yes, this is. Oh, what the hell was that? It made me jump. I didn't want to jump there. That was not my intention. Get back up on there. Get back up on there. What are you doing? Do it. Okay, now we're gonna avoid these again and hit the other one. That's 2, so that should activate that bit of nonsense. And then there was one more over on the other side, which was over here. So we're gonna kind of keep an eye out for that. Yeah, I'm not really good at showing this off as it should be played. I've seen some videos where obviously it looks whole lot smoother than I'm currently playing it. So there is another mechanic in here, which is the Y button will let you grip onto metallic surfaces, and that is definitely a. There's some interesting upside down stuff going on with that, which I do like a whole lot. But let's see if we can't get over here and jump. Nice. Okay, was that all 4? Are there any more that I need to do? I can kind of get some of this boost here, some of this boost juice, and I forget what button does the boost juice. Alright, it's that one. I forgot. Yeah, kind of get this. No, there's still. I'm still missing something. I'm still missing something. What am I missing here? There it is. I see it. It's on the ceiling. It's on the ceiling. So we're gonna kind of head over here, get this deal here, hold the Y button, and then boost onto the ceiling. Now you have to hold Y here, and then we're gonna make it to that, and then hopefully fall onto this. Oh, I didn't grip it. I thought I gripped that. What the hell? Didn't happen. But that will hopefully be enough for me to make this whole thing go off without a hitch. Maybe. There we go. For some reason, I didn't auto-grab it before when I should have. That is 4. That opens up the hatch. We go into. Get in there. We go into. Oh, boy. Sometimes the controls can be a little bit finicky. It's not as polished as I would have hoped it was going to be, but it's an indie game, so occasionally that happens in terms of the polish. And there was some hitching in some of the earlier stages. Haven't seen it in this video, thankfully, but I did encounter a little bit of hitching in the earlier game stuff. So that was just kind of the map loading in at certain points, and that was kind of a thing. There we go. So yeah, you kind of get into that flow, and it feels pretty good. Kind of do some wall surfing, wall grinding. There are obviously multiple paths here going through the environments, and I always enjoy that stuff. And again, there are collectibles. Oh no, this is the ceiling. There are collectibles to collect, so that's kind of an important bit of how you play the game if you care about collectibles. I know some folks don't. So anyway, here's a brief cutscene. We're going to end the video here because you've kind of seen the gist of what this is, more or less, and apparently it's pretty short, so I don't want to show too much if it is indeed that short of a video game. And he's like, "Aw, shucks." Anyway, why? Why is it so short? Anyway, this is Defunct, out on Xbox One, PS4, and the PC. $5 cheaper on PC, so $15 on the consoles. You want some juice? Have some juice. Thank you very much. Anyway, I'm Attack Slug. Thanks for watching. More videos every day. I'll see you next time, right here on this channel, and I'm out.